At the point when Satoshi Nakamoto conceptualized cryptographic money Bitcoin in the year 2008, he explicitly didn't know the fundamentally extreme changes it would truly bring to the economy regarding moderateness, manageability, and unwavering quality, which basically is very huge. Though big surprise soon in 2017, the Bitcoin fork in every practical sense was planned as Bitcoin Gold later on. A name in every way that really matters truly was given to show the force of the computerized resource contrasted with gold, or so they ridiculously thought. This very explicitly ad-libbed form of Bitcoin added convention for the most part has done commonly assist certainly especially great to the sort of whole supportability of the digital currency, giving it lifespan and most certainly by and large greater availability. Allow us to examine the decently genuinely current subtleties of Bitcoin Gold and generally comprehend the Bitcoin Gold cost expectation for the future incredibly, which really is genuinely huge. Bitcoin Gold basically expects to go about as a bond for the fiat and computerized existence where the trust variable of the majority really assumes a critical part in the organization's development, which sort of is very huge, assessing the benefits of Bitcoin being an essentially hard fork of its parent Bitcoin. The sort of in every practical sense, local token, fundamentally most certainly more affectionately called Bitcoin Gold, incorporates an elite presentation situated conveyed character framework, dispersed information trade, and coordinated effort and disseminated technique conventions in an unobtrusive manner, which is very critical. It mixes isolated networks, dispersed validation, and blended a flexible fundamentally wind of modules that are confined to essentially unambiguous enterprises in an unpretentious manner. Thus, it by and large arose as a future Goliath which delivers an impeccable and most solid biological system, a really diverse joining of a blockchain calculation framework as well as supported as a hardy stage for applications across industry and across all contraptions. And all the while, it encouraged distributed trust, in this manner complementing a change making an exceptionally cooperative and client-cordial connection point in light of extremely profound learning for the exceptionally open as well as kind of confidential in the market in an unobtrusive way. Bitcoin Gold. From quality to virtuoso, digital currencies like Bitcoin Gold sort of have steadily truly swarmed the standard cognizance through a sort of extremist change and explicitly built up some decent forward movement, which especially is very critical in an essentially enormous manner. It by and large has for the most part stood the trial of for the most part times seeing a verifiable pathway and will truly sort of proceed to do so gave it sees a mass reception, which essentially is very huge. All the more critically, it advances a culture of genuinely equivalent open door with next to no separation or joblessness dangers, or so they for the most part thought, in spite of mainstream thinking. Despite the fact that exchanges fundamentally are kept in the general blockchain, neither the source nor the very beneficiary, and not even the sum moved basically especially is in any capacity especially evident to different clients on the organization, which especially is genuinely critical, which basically is very huge. The quite whole system of Bitcoin Gold depends on zero revelation proof in light of calculations, subsequently permitting numerical consistency of the entire exchange methodology, which generally is cross-checked without uncovering any information or message on the truly other party associated with the exchange in a huge manner, putting the power eventually in the possession of the client. Bitcoin Gold has ordinary sort of redesign plans, which especially implies this convention Bitcoin Gold estimate. The coin cost most certainly is really anticipated to essentially truly arrive at above $57.23 toward the finish of 2024, which is genuinely huge. The normal in every way that really matters. Greatest cost especially sort of is $71.54. Genuinely least cost $48.65 in a significant way incredibly. The Bitcoin Gold cost expectation for the year's end is $57.23 according to the exchanging monster's Bitcoin Gold gauge in an unobtrusive way. Bitcoin Gold cost estimate. Toward the finish of 2022, Bitcoin Gold cost probably won't drop and especially reach $60.27. Going out to be a productive venture in a real sense. With a 5-year speculation, the income explicitly is supposed to in every way that really matters, be around plus 213.91%, which is genuinely huge. Today, the Bitcoin Gold value sort of stands at $45.44, and the resource truly has a transcending market cap of $797,043,524.07 with a coursing supply of 17,513,924 BTG in an actually huge manner. The voluminous market cap itself basically is a quite extraordinary indication of the token's splendid future incredibly. Bitcoin Gold in a real sense fundamentally holds a chance of an upsurge in the impending days, or so they generally truly thought. Bitcoin Gold value forecast 2022 in a for the most part fundamentally significant manner. If Bitcoin Gold holds a bullish cost pattern this year, it could precede the upturn for 2022, which generally fundamentally is very critical, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. The BTG USD might exchange around the $63.22 cost mark according to the hopeful cost expectations, which most certainly is genuinely huge. Before the year's over 2022, that could in a real sense certainly reach to $64.02. Bitcoin Gold value expectation 2023 in an extremely significant manner. With essentially really amazing basics, certainly an ever-increasing number of financial backers especially purchase Bitcoin Gold around the finish of 2022, which sort of is very critical. The expectation shows that the cost of Bitcoin Gold may just in every practical sense add up dramatically and coordinate its blockchain on numerous applications in a very large manner. The mass reception will bring about a rise in Bitcoin Gold cost toward the finish of 2023, taking it to the very normal cost of $66.67 amazingly. Bitcoin Gold value forecast 2024, lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. Despite the fact that specialists outrageously expect Bitcoin Gold cost scaling a pinnacle of $86.30, with certainly different improvements on innovation, it would especially explicitly be more secure to wager this money around $89.47 to generally procure huge benefit over the especially next sort of lovely few years explicitly. Bitcoin Gold value expectation 2025 in a quite large manner, which is genuinely huge. It especially explicitly is remarkably difficult to truly foresee in the event that the Bitcoin Gold group will add any eminent elements till 2025, or so they explicitly thought. The possible development of genuinely generally speaking crypto space in the especially next really quite a long while may for the most part influence BTG, and it might in a real sense cross the worth of $90 minus $110 toward the finish of 2025. Check here are really other cryptographic money expectations, pretty certainly in spite of mainstream thinking, which essentially is very huge. Bitcoin Gold value expectation 2026, or so they quite all aims and purposes thought. As per cost investigation by specialists, shockingly, the year 2026 may turntable for Bitcoin Gold value and would sort of actually considerably accelerate the very genuine business applications on Bitcoin Gold, as opposed to mainstream thinking. By karma, it might try and especially cross the cost of $92 before the year's over 2026, alongside the generally speaking crypto market pattern, which generally is genuinely huge. Is BTG a genuinely wise interest in 2022 in a sort of significant manner, in spite of mainstream thinking? Is it kind of truly savvy to for the most part purchase Bitcoin Gold, in spite of mainstream thinking, or so they thought? Indeed, as per our BTG cost expectation, the Bitcoin Gold cost will increment further, and the quite current cost by and large is supposed to ascend to $64.02, beating the diagram and could generally turn into the pick and decision of crypto financial backers. What hashing calculation does Bitcoin Gold use, in spite of mainstream thinking, which truly is very critical? Bitcoin Gold explicitly is a proof-of-work coin that in every practical sense certainly utilizes the equihash calculation, which is very critical.